Hey yo, what's up guys? Welcome to a new video. This is another art haul video about TEMU art supplies. If you missed my previous video, I link it in the description here. You can watch it later because I review some other tools I'm still using. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so far. I post video about watercolor, painting, drawing, and of course art supplies review. Quick introduction: my name is Luigi, also known on social media as Illustrazione di Lut, a self-taught artist and physicist. I bought this stuff in 2 to 3 orders, I think. I'm quite addicted to new art supplies. I should have definitely a rest. Let's see what we got. I bought this fine liners, cheap version of the Sakura Pigma Micron. We will see how they performs. I bought this fountain pen and this mechanical pencil 07. I still haven't. I always used 05. This was like came together as a gift, and these are to be lids, so I wanted to try this a bit softer than usual. The brushes are very affordable, and I already bought some shorter ones. I wanted to try this as well. Ink, this ink is particular, is with some shining effects, sparkling. This is kind of, I don't know how to define it. It's is a sponge that you can use to travel with watercolors. This is actually something I readapt because I think it's for oil. It's thought for oil, but I'm not an oil painter at all. And I wanted to have something that you can put water into different container, and you can use it for watercolor on the go. Closing is not the most easy part. Bao Hong paper don't need any introduction. It's very good, affordable paper. But this bad plastic palette is for gouache. I think I would have needed a larger one to mix the colors, and normally it takes lots of space compared to watercolor. We have then this color wheel just to have a like proper color wheel and not one done by myself. This one you see in the background is actually a two-face cover for the table. I will put everything in the description below if you want to buy. Of course, TEMU is a well-known marketplace. It's pretty improbable that you haven't heard of it so far because of the massive advertisement they do everywhere. I want to test this quite affordable art supplies. They are not always that affordable, but most of them are. So let's start with ink. This ink comes in different varieties. I paid around €5 for it. I'm working with ink at the moment. I'm part of the Ferry Wheels Press ink program, a brand from Canada for fountain pen. But this you cannot buy on TEMU. Actually, you can buy on the Ferry Wheels Press website. Great packaging. It's premium ink for fountain pen. They will come in this amazingly designed packaging, and you find the description, also the link to if you want to try those. If you want to buy through my promo code, you can get also 10% off and supporting me as well. And so I was working with ink lately, and I wanted to test also this one. It's around €5, I think. I was not that happy with the level of darkness it can reach. I draw this cat. You can see it's a bit shining, but not that much. Actually, you need to shake it properly before. I also did one of my October prompts. You can see the difference between Ecoline darkness and this ink darkness. And also the sparkling effect is not that important, I think. By the way, I made a card deck as well For Inktober, it's on promotion till the end of November if you want to purchase for 36.9 euro plus shipping costs. You can have a better view and understanding of the playing card game in my previous video. I link also this in description. Going back to our TEMU, so I would rate this like a 6 out of 10 maybe. Not something I would definitely suggest. I would suggest indeed to buy for sure Bauhong paper. It comes in 3 different grain. It says for watercolor, pen drawing, or sketch, gouache. And this one in particular is, I don't know if it's written on the packaging, hot press. It comes also in fine grain with green cover. This one, this is also hot press Bauhong. It's homemade. But the paper is the same. You can get some nice effects. You can work with different medium. It's 100% cotton paper. So I would definitely suggest to purchase this. It's something around 5 to 20 euro depending on the size. Definitely a good deal. It's a 9 out of 10. This sponge is quite big actually. I would expect something smaller. Maybe I would cut this in two. Consistency is okay. I think I paid this 2 to 3 euro. Quite too much maybe. And it's nice because you have like your own prepared thing to clean the brushes while you paint on the go with watercolor. You save on the paper maybe. Let's see if I will still use it, but right now I would give it like a 6 out of 10. These I paid 4 euro and I would expect something bigger actually. Stainless steel, as they declare, to put water for watercolor sketches on the go is not the best size. I would say most probably get dirty in no minute. The nice thing is though that there is this clip on top and you can put it somewhere on your paper and have it ready. I would rate it like a 6 out of 10 as well. The palette, it's something also between the 3 euros and it's very cheap plastic, although the size is quite nice and there are this nice compartment for the colors. I think I will use it because I want to improve in the gouache technique and test it more. Right now it's a 7 out of 10. Then we have this color wheel. Is quite big. I'm really not happy with the size of the things they sent actually. What I thought should be smaller is big and what I thought should be bigger is small. And it's actually just very simple. You can like rotate it depending on the way you want to paint. And for the price I paid, I think less than 2 euro is quite a good deal. So I'll give it a 7 out of 10. I test a lot this fountain pen here. I didn't know if it was broken or what, but the flow of the paint of the ink was definitely not that good. I think now it's working. It's working pretty well, as you see. But sometimes if you don't use it for more than a couple of days, it gets stuck, the ink inside, and you need to put it in a bit of water to make it like clean the dip, I don't know, and then it starts working again. And for the price I paid, it was like 2 euro, I think. It's definitely a good deal. I don't know if mine was the problem, and normally it's not like that. I would give it right now a 6 out of 10 because of this problem, but if you want a fountain pen for cheap price, I would definitely give it a try. I got this pencil, mechanical pencil. I want to compare it with a top mechanical pencil I have and I use every day. That is this Pentel Graph Gear 500. It's a bit heavier here on the tip and I use it with a B lid. I wanted to have like a bigger lid, 0.7 here. The Graph Gear B size lid, and this is the TEMU 2B lid. It's quite darker and it's quite smooth also the usage. I think I paid less than 2 euros for this. This is definitely a 10 out of 10. Also it comes with this as a gift, and I purchased the lids that works pretty well, 1 euro or so. About these brushes, I need to compare them with again Pentel travel brush. This Pentel travel brush I use every time I go on a trip, on a flight and so on, and it cost me 7 euro. Then I bought for ink purposes, this I use for watercolor, and for ink I bought this brushes last time. You can see the review in the previous video. And I bought some others because for the price you pay those, like 1 euro something, they are very, very good deal. A bit bigger this time. I didn't do it on purpose actually, but you get also different tips. That's definitely a 10 out of 10 as well. Finally, we have the Mifune Fine Line Micro Pen. There are many brands. This one I got is just one for 5 euro. I think you get all this, so the price is pretty cheap. I think for the same price you get 1 or 2 of the Sakura Pigma Micron. In particular, you have from 005, 01, 02, 03, graphic one, 04, 05, 06, 08, and the brush one. So it's actually pretty good. And the only thing we need to try, they claim to be waterproof. Are they really waterproof? And are they black as much as the Sakura Pigma Micron? These are the questions I want to answer. I have my loyal Pigma Micron that I use for all my Inktober's. And we see that the black is much more black, of course. This is Sakura and these are the TEMU versions. Let's try to put now with the Pentel brush a bit of water on top. They are not even waterproof. At least not the brush pen. Let's test again here. Maybe too quick. Let's try again. No, they are definitely not waterproof. So now the price is more reasonable of 5 euro. And then I wouldn't recommend to buy this if you need to use water. If you just do some ink drawings and that's it, then they are definitely a good purchase, but don't use it with water. I would give it like a 5 out of 10 because they claim to be waterproof, so actually it's written here as well. Last but not least, we have this pad. It's double face. I choose a red and a black one. I would have preferred to buy the one that is not sleeving here. It's much more stable. This one is a bit laying on the table. So there is a version that is velvet on the background. I would buy that. Overall, is a good purchase because I think whenever you need to do some photograph or videos for social media and so on, having a black background instead of like the white I have on my tables, it's quite nice. Also, you can get another colors if you want. This was 10 euro, not that cheap, so I give it like a 6 out of 10 as well. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If so, please support me, giving a like and subscribing to the channel. Tell me what you think in the comments, which is the best deal in this TEMU art haul. And I thank you for watching till now, and I see you in the next video. Bye bye.